don't know what to say. I ran out of words dead early there. It's the 30th anniversary of The Undertaker and the Gobbledygooker Survivor Series 2020. Hashtag farewell takers on the screen right now. This is going to be awesome. So that was the brand versus brand battle royal. Up until the final three, not a lot really happened. It wasn't the best booked battle up until the final three. Yeah, Dominic Mysterio had Miz down on the apron. Miz rolls under the ropes. As Mysterio kicks him out, the referee decided he'd gone far enough under the ropes to count as being back in the ring, which meant he went under the bottom rope for his elimination. So we then had a clinic of wrestling between Mysterio and Chad Gable. Those two need a feud. Those need a rival. Those work really well together. Gable is one of the best wrestlers on the roster. Full stop right now. Mysterio's got a lot of potential, and they were throwing the counters and the counter holds and the suplexes and the flip. Those two are great. They need to work together a lot more. So anyway, Mysterio beats Gable, thinks he's won the match. Miz, not being eliminated, slides into the bottom rope, chucks him out. Classic heel battle royale victory. Decent little match. Mysterio was awesome against Chad Gable. That boy's got a future, I'm telling you. 3 stars. Nothing particularly wrong. Up until the final 3, absolutely nothing to write home about either. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars from me for that one. Okay, match review. Raw got the clean sweep over SmackDown in the men's Survivor Series tag match. Strange start to the match. Seth Rollins, in first elimination, Kevin Owens got tagged in for SmackDown. Seth Rollins demanded that Owens tagged him in. Gets the tag, straight down to his knees, arms out. Asks Sheamus to hit him. Sheamus, bang, 1 shot, 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins is out. SmackDown straight to a 5-4 disadvantage. Plenty of action in the match. Some great spots. The Otis looks strong. Otis had a weak few months. Pretty much since Money in the Bank, really, especially with losing the case to The Miz. But yeah, Otis slammed everybody. He hit a T-bone on Braun Strowman and Keith Lee. World's Strongest slammed Keith Lee, hit the Caterpillar. Cool, we'll move him out now. I thought we were actually put him out. But the finish was brilliant. Jey Uso didn't see Keith Lee tag himself into AJ Styles, went for the splash on Styles. Keith Lee catches him in the fireman's carry position, up for the Spirit Bomb. Got some height on that Spirit Bomb when he brought him down. Good match. Lots of action. Feels like there's been no real long-term consequence, but for what it was a good self-contained match. I'm going to give that 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, review of the Tag Team Championship match. New Day representing Raw, and the Street Profits representing SmackDown. New Day with their new Gears of War 5 DLC to sell. Came out in full Gears of War 5 armour. Francesca dressed up as the Gears of War Lancer. We get into the match. 2 teams testing each other out. Both teams had an answer for everything the other team threw at them for a good while there before New Day finally gained the advantage. I'd call it the Unicorn Stampede, but like Unicorn Chops in the corner. Good back and forth match. Montez Ford getting the beat down. Dawkins with a hot tag. Very athletic match. Some huge leaps. One that stood out to me was Xavier Woods hit a missile drop kick halfway across the ring with some awesome height. Ford with his usual 10-foot frog splash. I thought that was going to be the end of it. Gotta be honest, not a big fan of the finish. It was a bit, let's just do a finishing move. And we're getting some post-match fist bumps and handshakes there. That's how you book a face versus face match. You know, you counter each other's moves, you have a handshake at the end of the match. We need more face versus face matches because I enjoy watching athletes shake hands at the end of a match. Maybe that's a rugby fan of me talking. Good match, good athleticism, good exhibition match for what wrestling can really be about. 3.5 stars. Anyway, quick review of Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn. Good little match. Exactly what you'd expect from the Hurt Business. Every time Sami left the ring, he was surrounded by the members of the Hurt Business. Lots of distractions through the match. Every time Sami was doing anything, the Hurt Business was there shouting in his ear, distracted him. Lashley showing his strength again, that beautiful vertical suplex. At one point we thought Sammy was going to hit the Helluva kick. Lashley comes out the corner. Must have been a 7-foot spine buster on the poor lad. Shortly after, there's the full Nelson. Zayn taps out. Easy win for Lashley. Yeah, pretty much what we expected. 3.5 stars. Asuka versus Sasha Banks was a bit of a washout. It didn't grip me at all. We had some kicks, we had some technical submission reversals, we had a double count out, the near double count out spot, and something was just missing in this match. It didn't grip me at all, and there was no reaction from the referee, from me at least, when the referee counted 3, just a nah. I couldn't put my finger on what was missing, but something was definitely missing. I'm giving that one 2 stars. So brand new 24/7 champion Gobbledygooker, 24/7 champion Gobbledygooker gets distracted by a pile of birdseed backstage. Tozawa and his ninja referee come out of a box. Schoolboy 123 Tozawa's the new 24/7 champion. R-Truth comes up from another bag of birdseed, clocks him round the head, pins him himself. Tozawa's ninja referee counts the pin on Tozawa. R-Truth is the 45-time 24/7 7-11 365 champion. Again, R-Truth's amazing. Never change R-Truth. I've not even rated that match. It's not a match, but R-Truth is brilliant. So, women's Survivor Series 5v5 elimination match. Early on, the bullies of Team Raw did their thing again and told Lana to stand on the ring steps and stay there. Lana spent the entire match on the ring steps, looking sheepish, looking on the verge of tears. Good match, very good match. We came down to eventually Bianca Belair for SmackDown versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler for Raw, with Lana on the ring steps. Baszler gets Belair into the Karafuda clutch. Belair gets to the ropes. Ref gives the 5 count. Baszler, in confusion, thought the ref was counting for Belair passing out. It wasn't. It's to count for Belair being on the ropes. So Baszler gets eliminated by DQ. Jax then gets sent into the ring steps by Belair. They fight on the outside. Jax charges Belair, gets Samoa dropped over the barricade as the referee hits 10. Belair and Nia Jax counted out, meaning the only woman left in the match is Lana for Raw. She is the sole survivor without doing a thing in the match. She celebrates over the top, as she should. Victory for Team 4 Raw. Really well booked match. Good match. Good, even, back and forth. Fair elimination on both teams. The booking was wonderful. I'm giving that one 4 stars. Wonderful booking. So the men's championship match, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. Absolute anti-climax of a main event which failed to draw me in the slightest. We had a barricade breaking spot which got no reaction from me whatsoever. Then we went to the finisher and signature spam of Superman punches and spears and claymores. One of the claymores produced a ref bump, which led to Uso running down to interfere. A low blow from Roman, a super kick from Uso. Roman with a guillotine choke. Had it clinched in as the second referee ran down to call the match for Roman in a complete anti-climax of a finish. If there was a live crowd, they would have shit all over this match. It produced no pop from me whatsoever. Yeah, the main event finish, as spam as WWE have done since the live crowds disappeared. 2 stars from me. So it's now been 1 hour and 25 minutes since 1 hour 20 minutes since I was last entertained, thanks to that rubbish main event and the Undertaker's retirement speech, where we got 20 minutes of entrances from legends such as the Godwins, the Godfather, Jeff Hardy. Who else was there? Ric Flair, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and yeah. Oh, that was the worst bit. The Kane. We didn't get Corporate Kane. We didn't get Mayor Glenn Jacobs. We got Kane masked in his wrestling lycra And oh my God, the Kane character has now been destroyed in my mind. We should never have seen the monster, the big red machine, looking like he did tonight. About 20 minutes of entrances by legends. We then had a 10-minute video package that they showed at the start of Survivor Series about 3 hours ago. We came back, the ring has been cleared. And we've now got Vince. So we had 20 minutes of those legends entrances for them to stand there and shake hands with each other and then leave the ring so Vince McMahon could say some words about The Undertaker. We then had The Undertaker doing his full entrance. I mean, 15 minutes of entrance. Do a 5-minute speech and take 10 minutes to leave the ring. It was awful. I would rather watch the 25th anniversary again, where the Brothers Destruction had that really disappointing match against the Wyatts. That was shite. Honestly, if you missed it, you didn't miss anything. Just skip it, and you'll see Undertaker at WrestleMania this year anyway. It's now 3:30. I've stayed until 3:30 AM to watch that. God, that was crap. That's the end of Survivor Series 2020. That's my take on Survivor Series 2020. If you watch this before you watch the pay-per-view, just turn it off after the women's Survivor Series elimination match and you've saved yourself 1 hour and a half of disappointment. Take care, guys and girls. It's been a pleasure as always.